So what is up guys, once again welcome back to LDGaming. So in today's video, we will be talking about the key features of the new Apple iPadOS. Without further ado, let's dive in.
LDGaming.
Before we start, I would like to thank our sponsor speedyco.in. So if you want PUBG loot, PUBG skins, Mobile Legends loot crates, then speedyco is the way to go. Click on the link down below or type in speedyco.in/LDGaming to further enhance your gameplay, I guess. So back to the show, guys. What is iPadOS? Basically, iPadOS is Apple's iteration of the iOS 13 on the iPad platform. So it is enhanced in a way that it is compatible and designed in a way to further enhance your productivity and to provide desktop experience, according to Apple, on the new iPad platforms, or basically the iPad Pro series. So with the new iPadOS, one of the biggest changes, or the most notable changes, is the new home screen. So with iPadOS, widgets now live on the side next to all your apps on the right side. And your favorite widgets can now be pinned on the front page. You can now get a glance of the infos like weather, events, reminders, and stuff like that, all at once, right on the go. Next is the most requested feature on all developers, on all operating systems out there, like everything. It's the new dark mode. So basically, now Apple has integrated its own default and native dark mode on the iPadOS, which is not iterated on the previous generations, or if there is, it is not native. Therefore, there are glitches and whatnot there. So basically, on the new iPadOS, or the iOS 13 rather, there is a native dark mode which exists on the settings, photos, messages, basically everything, all of the native apps, and basically all of the third-party apps as well on your iPadOS. So that's a good thing, right? So if you like the content and you like what you're seeing, please leave a like and share this video, guys, and hit the subscribe button, notification bell to further have new updates on LDGaming. So yeah, moving on to the next key feature. One of the best features of the iPadOS, or the iOS 13, well, I call it iOS 13 because basically it's just a rebrand of the iOS 13 rather, to the iPad platform. So I'll just say it iOS 13 because I think it's easier to say. So one of the best feature of the iOS 13 is the sidecar with Catalina. So what's Catalina? Catalina is the newest upgrade or newest version of the Mac OS. So previously it's Mojave, then now it's Catalina. Right now I'm currently updating the MacBook to Catalina, but it's having problems since, as some sources say, there are glitches in the servers, or it's causing a huge load that it's slowing down the download speed and the distribution speed of the update. So there, it's currently says, what's that? 8 hours remaining. So I don't know if it's true, and I hope it's not. And yeah, so basically, what is Sidecar? It's basically like a wireless display. You can now work with your iPad to have a wireless display, and Sketch basically still has the touchscreen and the Apple Pencil integration. So basically, when you do Photoshop or do video editing, you can now do sketches, traces, writing, everything. You can now use your Apple Pencil to sketch, draw anything on your Windows though, Mac OS. So basically, it's like the Duet display, but now it's native with Sidecar. So yeah, new multitasking features and gestures as well. So basically, before, Samsung is pretty dominant in the multitasking industry since it's using Android. Because Android, as some of you might not have known, is very good at multitasking. I just don't know, it degrades because of the different skins or overlays or UIs of different companies or manufacturers, such as for Samsung it's One UI, for I forgot the brand, it's Oxygen OS, Color OS, and stuff like that. So basically, there are different iterations, different modes of multitasking, but I think Samsung is one of the best right now. And right now, Samsung has a competition because of the new iPadOS iteration on multitasking. So now it has the new side-to-side side-to-side multitasking. It also has the new slide over. I'll feature a picture right now there, wherein what's this what's the word? You can now slide or put a window on top of the one that you're doing right now. So for example, you are using Safari, then you want to play some music. So you just slide it over. You can now have Spotify on top of the Safari tab that you are currently using. So that's a good thing, right? So with that, what do you think is the better multitasking champion right now? Samsung or Apple? Comment down below, guys. Next is the new text editing features of the iPadOS. So one of the new text editing features is now you can now pinch what's this? It says that triple tap selects a sentence, 4 tap selects a paragraph, and stuff like that. So it's not gonna be easier now, but more gestures. So you just have, I guess, have instinct that you do triple tap to select a sentence, 4 taps for a paragraph, for example. Next, you now have the slide feature, just like swipe on Android, because I'm more proficient, I guess, on Android since I'm using Samsung. So yeah, swipe feature, Gboard, and stuff like that. So it's like that. If you are an Android user, you get my point. So basically, you select you don't need to lift your finger right now to create a sentence. Just swipe, 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 then you form a word. That's it. So those are the new features for text editing on iPadOS. Next key feature, Safari improvements. It's a big update this time. Why? Because you can now view in desktop mode. No more expanded or bloated mobile sites. So you can now view, for example, bbc.com in desktop mode, which is good because you are now viewing in just like you're in desktop, which has greater functionality, more robust or more feature-friendly, more features on the website. Also, to add, we now have 30 new shortcuts for iPadOS. So I'll put them, I guess, somewhere here. If I could put it there, like all of it, like 30 of it. If not, I'll just put it on the description, or I'll put a link on where to access it, I guess. To provide a better productivity or more creative or more uses to your iPad. So with the iOS, it has robust and revamped the Files app. Why? Because it now features a new downloads folder, and you can now connect your iCloud to do shared folder access to others. So basically, you could now work with your friends, your workmates, your classmates, your family on working on new projects and files. Next, you can now connect your external hard drive, SD card reader, and even a USB drive. But dongle life as usual from Apple. So you just need to buy dongles. Then you could basically access it using your iPad and access them basically using the Files app. So one of the, I guess, good features that has been introduced to the new iPadOS is font management. So basically now you can have different fonts to your reminders and reminders app, or basically introduce new fonts to whatever you're working. So you don't need to access or put your file on a MacBook or a Windows desktop or a laptop, so to change the font and stuff like that. So basically, you can now do it on your iPad. But there's a caveat to that. What is it? You need to purchase fonts. Although there are free ones, I think. But as Apple is Apple, you still need to purchase things. So to get a font, you need to purchase it. Last key feature, Find My app. So it's called Find My now. Before it's called Find My iPhone, Find My iPad and stuff. You know that, right? So now it has been redesigned in a way that you can now find your device with your devices, but also you can find people there because there's now a people tab there. So basically, I don't know how it works yet, but basically there's a people app, and if you are willing to share your location to your friends or special someone, then you could basically just click people, then it will show up there. So basically, for example, if I want to find my girlfriend where she is right now, I'll just need to press people, then hopefully she's sharing her location, then I could find her because she has her iPhone with her.
Stalker!
So there you have it, guys. Those are the key features of the new iPadOS. So if you like this video, please give it a like. So definitely please subscribe to LDGaming. Click that notification bell to get updates regarding the new videos just like this one. And that's it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. And I almost forgot, please follow us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Twitch, and subscribe definitely to LDGaming. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace, guys.